today in After Village Kitchen, we are making Bambara beans or Bambara nuts or Aboboi as it's locally known. I'm making it slightly different from what most people make it. Normally, most people just boil it plain and eat it with whatever accompaniment they want, tatali or kakro, or serve it with whatever they prefer. But for me, I find the taste to be a little bit bland. So I have this recipe here which really works for me, and it's boiling the Bambara nuts. Yeah, the Bambara nuts with some potatoes, some herbs, onions, tomatoes, garlic, and then at the end add some shea butter, pure shea butter for taste, and salt. So I'm going to cook my Bambara nuts in my pressure cooker, as Bambara nuts are quite hard and it takes some time for it to cook down and soften. So in my pot I've placed all the ingredients, the herbs, the garlic, the tomatoes, the pepper, the potatoes and the onion, and I'm going to add enough water to cover it. So the pressure cooker is going to help with it to quicken the process, but you need enough water as much as possible to help soften it. So enough water to cover it, and I'm going to cover the pressure cooker and allow it to cook. It will take about an hour or 45 minutes to an hour for it to soften, but do keep an eye on it and check it now and then. So after about 45 minutes, my Bambara nuts have softened nicely. All the veggies have softened, the tomatoes, the garlic, the onion, herbs, the pepper, everything is nice and soft. I'm going to take them all out, not the Bambara nuts though, the veggies, and I'm going to blend them and put them back into the pot to thicken. So now I've got it blended, ready to add it to my Bambara nuts. See how nice and thick it is. So once you add it to the Bambara nuts, everything becomes really nice and thick, and it's really good. So you can add a bit more water to this to loosen it up a bit to your consistency that you like, or you can leave it as thick as you want. And I'm going to add some salt. You can also add some sugar as well to sweeten and to make it nice and tasteful. And in the end, I'm going to add my pure shea butter. A teaspoon or so will do, just enough to add to the taste. Now my Bambara nuts or Aboboi is ready to be served. It's as thick, sometimes you find it so difficult to thicken it if you do it the traditional way, but just by boiling it. But just look at how thick it is. Because I added all those other extra ingredients, it has made it really nice and thick. You can actually loosen it up a bit by adding some water, but it's now nice and ready to use. Just add your accompaniment of choice, caracro, some fried and plantain, some tatale, some boiled plantain like I did here, and serve it with some guacamole, and it is so yummy. So thank you for joining After Village Kitchen. Remember to always um, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow on all the social media websites, and yeah, do recommend and give me the thumbs up on YouTube. Thank you very much, and I hope you will enjoy this recipe. Cheers. Bye.